Yo guys, Theo here on Common Sense. Today we're going to be talking about mindset, alright? So this would be your typical going outside shirtless ranting to the camera video, but still not quite the season yet. But still, I'm going to go shirtless for this one because that's just how important it is. So I'll be talking about mindset and progress. I'll be making mostly points about getting bigger and stronger, but some about fasting and weight loss as well. But as always, this can be applied to many different things. It's not a metaphor because I'll be talking literally about these things too, but you can apply the philosophy of the whole thing on many different things you want to make progress with. Mindset. So for the last few days, I've been watching a bunch of Eric Bugenhagen videos, and so I've known about the guy for some time, but I didn't know more than he has funny titles, and he's really big and strong, and he does these heavy lifts, but also a lot of like silly and unconventional lifts. But watching more of his videos, I must say I really like the guy. First of all, he's definitely the biggest and strongest guy I've ever seen that I genuinely believe to be 100% natural, steroid-free. But yeah, so something he talks about a lot is mindset. Like both, just like the high energy guy, there's a mind, it's a mindset. But he truly believes in that too. That in order to make progress, get bigger, stronger, leaner, just becoming the best you that you can be, you have to have the right mindset for it. In order to make that progress happen. I'm going to call it make progress happen is key. Because it was something I understood when I started training. Like, there was a whole bunch of things I didn't know. Like, what functions do the muscles have? What exercises work what muscles? How many workouts? How many exercises? How many sets, reps? I didn't know anything about that. But one thing I did understand is that I have to increase the demand on my body over time in order to keep making progress. I thought this makes complete sense, right? And I've since I started, I've gone into every workout with a mindset that I know what I did the last time, and I know in what way I want to try to beat it. I started with doing pull-ups here, even negative pull-ups. I knew what I did the last time. I was going to do more reps in this case, because I didn't add weight or anything, you know. And for now. Right now, I do all my workouts have one compound exercise where I do 5 sets of 5s, which is really more of a like beginner scheme. Not that advanced people can't use it at all, but okay. So I've never really done much 5x5 historically, and that's just a model I've picked, right? And so in every workout I go in, say a squat workout for instance, I go in knowing that okay, the last time I did, just take a random front squat workout, I did 5 sets of 5 at 117.5. The goal is to do 5 sets of 5 at 120 this time, because that's the minimum increase, and then I made progress. And the goal the next time is to do the same thing, 122.5 kilos for 5 sets of 5. Now the question is, can I do this every single time? The answer is obviously, of course not, because then I'd be the strongest man in the, you know, it wouldn't take long if I could just always add weight. But I know when I can't, because I try. When you do 5 sets of 5s with this kind of mini increase, it's not that you're gonna have to totally fail the first rep. You'll just be able to tell, like, with okay, maybe I have to lower the weights for next ones or whatever, or you even fail. I do front squats, I go for it and I fail, I have to drop the bar, you know. But okay, so this is something I've noticed. I thought everyone understood this, but having been a personal trainer in the gym, now a coach, and just someone who goes to the gym and talks to people and is very interested in training, you know. But I've come to realize that a lot of people, they just go to the gym kind of expecting, doing the same thing over and over, expecting something to happen, to just happen. The progress is just supposed to happen to them. It's not something that they have to make happen. Like a good example, a guy asked me, like, in that guy's defense, it's not that he doesn't train hard or anything, but okay, so he asked me, about the shoulder press, like how do I get stronger on the shoulder press? I feel like I've had a 40 kilos, 10 on each side, 40 kilos for the longest time, and I was like, have you tried adding weight? And he was like, no. And I was, start there, you know, just add the minimum and see if you can do the same thing, right? And yeah, it's like, not this guy really, it's just a fun about that he didn't understand. A lot of people, it's like they're waiting for the weight to feel super light or something before. That's something I've noticed with clients, you know, that like I felt like I couldn't do it today. Like, what do you mean you felt like you couldn't do it? Did you try? Did you try to do it? Right? Like, many times, like, whether it's a bad or good day, people are waiting for that good day, for a way to just feel lighter. One of those very, very rare days that almost never happens, you know. But I go, whether it's a good or bad day, whether I feel tired or worn out, or if I'm in a great mood, you know, I know what my goal is. I did this the last time, I try to beat that. And, you know, again, you can't do it every single time, but you never know. You never know if you don't try. And if you have this mindset, you'll be able to do more than the last time, almost every time. Not literally every, but almost. And yeah, people, it's like this progress is just supposed to happen to them. There's one guy I can remember too that I talked to, that he was like, nothing's happening. What do you mean nothing's happening? You're obviously not making it happen. Like, what have you tried? How have you looked at what you do and see, how can I challenge myself more? Because this is obviously just a maintenance routine. Nothing is happening. What can I do to make something happen, right? It's the same with weight loss. We were talking fasting, like people that fail the fast, you know, like it's like, I hope I can get through this time. I hope I'll make it through the fast this time. I've heard it many times, and it's like, what do you mean you hope? We know very well you have a bunch of fat there. You're not gonna die not eating for 3 days. What do you mean you hope? Decide that you're doing it. You know, it's like, yeah, and even. My point is, we have food addiction and all that, you know. There's going to be, it's okay to fail, but I'm trying to teach you the mindset you have to have. Like, the progress won't just happen. I hope I lose weight. I hope I fast. What do you mean? No one that has trouble losing weight, that gained more weight than they want to, and have tried, it's not just going to happen. You have to make it happen. And yeah, what more things do I have in mind here? Yeah. Also, the people find the excuses. You know, people find excuses like a lot of people tell me that I have good genetics for building muscle. You know, for bodybuilding. And I'll admit, I think I have above average genetics, but nothing insane, you know. Like, when I started going to the gym after doing a bunch of push-ups at home, I could start repping like 60 kilos on the bench press for like 6 reps or something. I know a guy who had never tried the bench press who could do a few reps with 100 kilos when he started. That's like top tier genetics, you know. Like, was it genetics that made me be completely consistent for all these, not even 4 years, by the way, but for all this time, maybe never dropped the ball? Was it genetics that made me have this mindset of, I know what I did last workout and I'm gonna do more than that? Was it genetics that made it when I hit the plateau? Because sometimes that should be said too. You can't always, because we talked about that in gym, you can't just always have your 5 sets of 5 and just add weight. You will hit a plateau or a wall at some point, and that's when you have to reconsider. But again, was it genetics that made me, when I did it, the results slowed in, and you know, yeah, I didn't make as much progress anymore? Was it genetics that was responsible for me just coming up with another approach or trying something new? No, all of this is mindset. And another thing, you know, people with the genetics, people with I have such a hard time putting on muscle. I have such a high metabolism. Like, first of all, are you pushing your training hard enough, first of all? Or do you come in with that mindset of, I know what I did and I want to do more this time? And the other thing, like my fast metabolism, have you tried eating more? Can you just try to eat more? Your metabolism might be high. It might be, but are you putting an effort to eat more? Are you putting in the effort with the training? Like, the metabolism, even if it's there and it's high, it's not like people like give away all their agency. My metabolism, like, the metabolism can't. It's not. No one, almost no one. That would be Amanda that I talked to recently here in Swedish, unfortunately. But she has some crazy condition. Like, she's super ripped all the time, even if she tries to gain weight. You know, that's very, very rare. You can put in effort to. I'm not gaining weight. Okay, I'll eat fucking more. I add fucking more butter to my rice or whatever you're eating. You know. Yeah. The last thing about genetics and mindset, people also so with the fitness industry, I'm gonna make videos about talking about the fitness industry too. That is both the thing with all the fake naturals, the people that take drugs, pretend like they don't, and they train bullshit, sell stuff. But a lot of people, they don't understand that these people are on steroids, that you can't look that way without them, or look that way with the subpar training practices that they are doing that wouldn't work without the steroids. And so they get fooled in that way. But the other people that get fooled is that they think that, oh, nothing is possible, all these people are lying, all the people that look good or are big, they are on gear, and yeah, that's the thing. It will raise the baseline for what's possible a lot, and it will help you get away with shit training practices. But I was blackpilled for a while when I got into this, and I've been, as many people are, paralysis by analysis. I mentioned a bunch of time on this channel that when you want to start your journey, you want to build muscle or lose weight, whatever, you want to look for the best way. And I talk about how people get kind of stuck in that. Well, I did a lot of that as I was actually putting in the work, because that's what I always tell. It's no problem with doing research as long as you're trying the actual real research you're doing in real life. When you try the things, you see what works, But so I wanted to know, I of course knew that I wouldn't get fucking big and strong, but I wanted to get an idea of what I understand that I can't be Mr. Olympia, because I'm not going to take steroids, but what can I kind of expect? And a lot of information out there is so black-pilled and bullshit. It's a lot of people that they have failed to reach good results. They have become this person that thinks that nothing is possible without the steroids, and they put out shitty black-pilled information that makes other people feel the same way. And so for some time, when I read that site, nattyornot.com, biggest beta running, exactly that guy, that he wasn't able to do it, so he wants you to believe that you can't do it either, But if that guy, if I was more well known and he knew about me, he would say that this is impossible. Not even 4 years he's been training, and he's weighing 91 kilos at 176 centimeters right now. So for Americans, that's pretty much exactly 200 pounds at a little over 5'9". And yeah, I was blackpilled for a while. This, according to the information from sites like Natty or Not, I should not have been able to reach anywhere near this progress. But I got over that and decided, because I didn't believe it. Still, this can't be true. I've almost, what these people are telling me, I've almost accomplished that already in like 2 years of training. That just can't be it. That if you don't take steroids, you can peak. You can reach your peak in 2 years, and that's it. I did not believe it, so I just kept pushing, bulking, increasing the weights, doing all of that shit. And look at me now. I'm fucking huge. I'm fucking huge, guys. Let's take a little, break to just appreciate how fucking big I am right now. Look. You don't need any steroids. There's no big secret to this all. Like, of course, you need to learn about proper programming, nutrition, bulking, cutting, exercise selection, split, how you schedule your work, all that shit. Yes, but when the like technical stuff is there, there's nothing keeping you from making progress but you. The progress is not going to happen to you. You make it happen. Mindset. I got a little fired up there. Yeah, I am very proud that because this is obviously something that is difficult for people. I can tell, but I'm also a little frustrated that. Why can't you see it this way? Can't you be fucking excited? Learn to enjoy the process. Because I know that what you want is not. You don't want a certain number on the deadlift. You don't want just to have the body. What I mean is, yeah, you want that, but what you really want is being the person that does those things. Like, there's nothing like the body without the person behind it. There's nothing. There's no such thing as a strength without the person that put in their fucking best to get there. Do you understand? You should be excited. You should be excited about training. You should be excited about losing weight. Okay, I'll admit, losing weight is more boring than building the muscle and training. But to be honest, that would help so many of you. Even if you're the fatty, you know, and you need to lose weight, if you could just start getting excited and fucking push training hard. Well, you wouldn't even have to do long fasts. You could do such an insane body recomposition from that spot. But it's like, what can make the progress happen to me? What's the minimum amount of effort I can put in? And the results just come. I just said they don't. You know, I mean, something, if you're really, really not fit, well, yeah, very little things will do something, but just for a little while. Then you have to do more. You have to beat yourself. You have to beat the old new, and every day, every time, yeah. At this point, no, this should have been a live stream or something, I feel like, but I'm ending it here, guys. Please leave your comments. Have you worked on your mindset? Please like. All comments and like help support the channel, so I appreciate it a lot. Please subscribe for more content about fitness, fasting, losing weight, building muscle, getting jacked and stacked. Uncommon sense, takes and rants on a whole bunch of things. Okay, guys, I'll see you later. Peace.